Hey guys, the following videos depict the horrible events that happened at Astroworld Festival in Houston, Texas 2 days ago. This here is what I assume would be Travis Scott's first statement and first public apology for the atrocities that happened at his concert. Even though there was concertgoers begging him to stop, he kept singing, going as far as addressing them and saying, "Who's asking me to stop? You guys know what you came here for." Later on, asking people to continue to rage on. I'd like to believe that he didn't know what was happening, but I don't know. What do you think?
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD, fire department, everyone to, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on. I love you all.
We was literally in fucking hell, bro. It felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be at least 100 people who dead tonight. I kid you not. In the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted. And the medics were trying to give them CPR, and they was flipping them over, and they was literally turning black and blue. I never seen death in my fucking life, bro. Just by me alone, it was probably 10 fucking people laid out dead. And once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could have do. This shit really fucked me up and really spooked me tonight. That was some demonic shit. And what was so crazy, people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. They was help. The whole crowd was just going help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything. I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but after tonight, bro, God really showed me, stay away from that shit, bro. That shit not for you, because, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, for real. So many people's lives are gone tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me.
Jump over. Hey!
Y'all were in there, bro. So shut the fuck up.
Exactly right.
Y'all weren't in there. People are fucking dying. I'm gonna save somebody's life. That's somebody's kid.
Two hands to the sky.
I'm gonna save them.
Two hands to the sky. Two hands up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
You gotta hold people in the pit. We'll take care of them.
I wanna make this motherfucker. That's okay with you, real quick. Chase me. Let's do it. Bring your girl, feel like she bonfire. Some black nigga work at the ocean. So why we here, trapped on the ocean? About to go on the level of disrespect. I'm just one day away from going illegal. I'm just one day away from getting out the day.
What we doing?
I want to see some rages, man. Who want to rage, man?
Come on! No! Trav!
Yeah.
Lucas! Help!
Help this girl get up before getting trampled.
Yo, someone jump! Hey, body on the floor! Help! Hey! Help! Get around the house! Help! Come on!
It's an ambulance in the car. Whoa.
Hey, water! Anyone got some water?
Y'all want to talk about Astroworld? Let's talk about Astroworld. I am certified. I was there, okay? So I've been to ACL before. I've been to South by Southwest before. So, like, music festivals aren't something new to me. Like, I normally go to music festivals. I've seen Travis Scott in 2018 before, and that rage, it was fine. It was cool. It was comfortable. I was able to stay till the last song in the mosh pits. This time was not it. So it was me and like a total of 7 of us. So we all went together. We all started like going towards the front, and we made it to like the middle of the front. So we were pretty close to the stage, and we were waiting there until the show started. Already at this time, pre the show starting, we were all like already like sardines. Mind you that at this stage, only Travis Scott was performing and nobody else was performing at the other stage. So all 50,000 people who went to Astroworld Fest was at that stage at the time he was performing. So as you can imagine, people got hyped over him coming out. So everyone started swarming up and started crowding people. And it was just me and my 3 friends. We like separated from the other ones. We're like, okay, we got this together. We can do this. I don't know what happened. I got lost within the shuffle and I lost my friends. And that's whenever I was like, okay, I can get up there by myself, but I don't know about it. I started like maybe like a little bit panicking at this point. So I started making my way up front, and I was getting pretty close until I came to like a dead stop. Like I was in a traffic jam. I could not go anywhere because I was surrounded by men who were literally like 6 feet and up above me. I could not see the stage. I could see nothing around me. So these men were surrounding me, and one was in front of me and one was directly behind me, and slowly they started squishing me, and my ribs and my sides are all bruised up, and like it hurts to take a deep breath because that's how hard they were literally squishing me. I moved to the side, and once I moved to the side, another dude like ends up putting his elbow on my like windpipes right here. He starts cutting off circulation, and I'm like trying real hard to breathe, and I could not breathe, and I realized because there's a fucking elbow in my neck. I had to grab this man's hand with my nails, dug into his hand with my nails in order for him to move his elbow. I started like seeing dots, and a girl saw me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No." She grabbed me by the hand and pulled me out to the barricade, and she said she needs help, she needs to go. And they like tossed me over to the barricade, and where I was, it was just a screen area. Like I couldn't go nowhere after that. I was throwing up. They pulled me out. I was sitting there like waiting, like shaking, like I was not okay at all. On my way out, I saw multiple groups of people laying on the ground because they were either passed out, they had fallen and no one was helping them up, and they were getting trampled on.
Please.
Madeline Eskins.
Can you spell it for me just to make sure we have the correct spelling?
Madeline Eskins.
So tell me about your experience at the concert tonight, you know, starting just before this happened.
We got there a little bit later, probably around like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And we got one drink each. He got a beer. My boyfriend got a beer. I got some mixed drink they were selling. And we weren't really interested in anybody that was performing at the smaller stage. So I said, let's go get a good spot for Travis Scott. This is the third time I've been at Astroworld Festival. I was there for the first year in 2018. I went in 2019. Did not have one in 2020. So I went. So we went and tried to find a good spot at the stage, like I do every year. It was fine at first. People were sitting down trying to hold their spots in line. It was still daylight, but that was like 6:15, 6:30. As it got closer to 8:30, 8 o'clock, people started, crowding, got kind of tight, got kind of packed. 8:15, more crowded, more tight, more packed. We couldn't really move around a lot. We were a little bit towards the front. We were about 4 feet away from the fence to the right. There was an alleyway in between the left and right side of general admission for the photographers and for people to walk that were, I guess, celebrities and stuff, and for security. We were about 4 feet away from that fence. So at 8:30, he started a countdown on the main screen, like a timer, till he performed what it was for. And when he started the timer, people started pushing. They'd push forward, and then other people would push back and forward and back. As the timer got closer to 0, it got really, really bad. I couldn't even turn my head to tell my boyfriend anything. I mean, we were packed in there, so I had people shoving me from behind, shoving me from the front, on both sides. It's getting really hard to breathe. I was trying to jump up and lift my head up so I could get air. And whenever he started performing, I looked at my boyfriend. I tried to look at my boyfriend. I only got about this far. And I told him, I said, we have to get out. We have to get out. And he said, we can't. Because we couldn't move. We could not. You couldn't go forward, backwards, inside. You couldn't do anything. The only way to go was up. I remember I was about to tell my boyfriend to tell my son that I loved him, because as it went on, it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to die. I really, truly thought that I was going to get crushed to the point where my trachea was going to get crushed, my chest. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, so I got a few comments about a story time. So, so basically about this girl that passed away in front of me, which I can't even believe I'm saying that right now, bro. I literally cannot believe I'm saying that. But anyways, so basically, I was, to begin with, up in the pits, up towards the front, not all the way at the front, but towards the front. And like I said, the last video, I couldn't do it. And I've been to the last Astroworld
been to multiple Travis concerts, and this was just different, bro. Like I couldn't do it. I was so squished. I literally like started having like kind of like a panic attack. I was so squished. I was like so compressed against people. It was just scary, bro. Like I started freaking out. So I just made my way towards the back exit. So the way it was set up was there was like a pit, a barrier, and like a walkway, and then another pit and a barrier and a walkway, and then behind that barrier and walkway was the VIP section, and it's kind of above everyone. So yeah, I was on that second pit. So there's a pit, barricade, pit, and I was in that second pit right here. And I got to that barricade that was close to the VIP section, and that's when I climbed over. And as soon as I got over, I was just helping a bunch of people over because, I mean, I was one of many that couldn't do it. And like I said, it's crazy to think about because like I said in the last video, I'm a big dude, and I mean, I'm helping like little girls over that are like, you know, 5'6", 5'2", 5'4". I just can't even imagine like how horrible that must have been. Like they really probably thought they were gonna die, which is crazy. But yeah, I get over the fence, and this girl gets helped over, but she's out cold, bro, like completely out. And I don't know if it was her boyfriend or whoever she was with, but whoever she was with started crying like hysterically and just like, she's not waking up, there's no pulse. And bro, it's like giving me chills right now thinking about this shit, bro. But they started giving her CPR, and I mean, nothing, bro. Literally pretty much the whole Travis performance, they were giving her CPR, and they're like, where's the paramedics, because I mean, bro, like literally like it took the paramedics probably 30 minutes to get through, and once they got through, they tried to do CPR on her and nothing. Then they started carrying her out on a stretcher, bro, and they dropped the stretcher, and her body, like just her lifeless body, just topples over onto the ground again, and they like pick her back up and put her back on the stretcher. I mean, bro, I can't even, oh God, bro, like I can't even, it was horrible. It's so hard for me to talk about that. I can't even, like, bro, it's seriously, like, it makes me sick, bro. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, that's really all I saw. I tried to look away after that because I started like feeling lightheaded when I saw that. It's just like something I never thought I'd see in my life, especially at Astroworld, bro. Like somewhere you're trying to have fun at, like with your friends, just something you look forward to. You'd never think you're seeing something like that. But yeah, that's basically what I saw.
What we doing?
I want to see some rages, man. I want to rage, man.
Seeing all these people scream for help at something that should have been really fun makes me really ashamed to be a Travis Scott fan. Do you think an apology video is enough? I'm not sure if it is. I have some serious questions.